How you guys doing, officials around the world? I'm back again. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth, giving you the best officiating content YouTube has to offer. In this video, we're going to do a full half breakdown. We're going to be focusing in on, we're going to be putting Solomon under the microscope again. Let's see, he was officiating at the Mount Eaton Summer League. In this game, we have Oakland Tech against Moreau Catholic High School. Check out our YouTube channels to be able to watch the full game, but we're going to start the full breakdown second half. That's where we're going to pick this one up, and we're going to look at everything from positioning, body language, mechanics, the whole nine, everything it takes to be a great official on the court. And we're going to give Solomon and his partner Glenn some tips out there on the basketball court. So with that said, let's start the video. Alright, so we're going to have a throw in right here. And as we can see, instead of backing out at an angle, Solomon, you want to back straight out so you end up a little bit closer to the sideline. That'll give you a look at these players right here as opposed to this matchup right here. So again, you want to bounce, so you want to back straight back and stay on the sideline so you can see if the person who's defending the inbounding pass commits a delay of game violation, maybe makes contact with the inbounder, everything like that. You want to have the best angle, not only to see that, but also everything behind. When you back up at an angle, you take away your viewpoint of that. So with that said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to move further along in the game. Let's see if I can move this circle out of the way. And let's go back to it. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to back this play up a little bit right here. So now we got a pass to the corner right here. Now it's important that our lead official who's here, if he would step out this way so you have a wider angle so you could be able to see this three-point shot, the defender who may close out, and as well as any rebounding opportunity. Right now you're looking at the shooter, but when you turn your head, you lose vision and all these players in the paint. If you're out wide, you can see the shooter, the possible closeout defender, and also stuff in here in the paint as well. So as the lead, Solomon, you got to work on getting that wide angle as the lead. So as this three-point shot is taken, as I roll it, he's clearly behind the line. We get the closeout. Looks like there's no contact, but again, with this angle, you can't see all of that right now. Now you're trying to move out. So as he shoots this three-pointer in your primary, you also got to mark the three-pointer. So you may not have seen that it was a three-point shot. That's why it's important to always have the wide angle as the lead so you can be able to see everything in your primary area of coverage. I apologize for the bad camera angle. We're going to go ahead and let me back that. We're going to go ahead and move it. fast forward it a little bit. Okay. So now we have a foul in this situation. So Solomon, it will be important that since he kind of took him into this bleacher area, you just want to make sure there's no retaliation or anything like that. So you're going to want to close in on these players right here, and you want to let your partner Glenn, who's going to administer the free throws for the shooting foul, to get in the area. Then you're going to leave the players again. It's all about game management. You want to let the players feel your presence out there on the basketball court. So close down on the action, wait, pause for your partner to get there, then go report your foul. So we can see right now, if they were still in close proximity, there would be no officials in the area. So we're going to fast forward through these free throws a little bit. Now it's important for Glenn, you gotta come and run a little bit faster so you're actually in the front court, so you got a better angle right here. Maybe you move on to the court because right now we have a trap right here on the sideline, which is above the, let's see, above free throw line extended, so it's actually in your primary. Or lead, he may have a look, he may not have a look depending on the trap, if he's straight line, if he has a stack look. But it's important for our trail official to own his primary area of coverage. So if you would have came here, you would have had a great look at all of this action right here. As you can see, our trail official, he never got in the picture. So again, you want to make sure you're hustling up and down the court so you're in the proper area. Now, when we have this throw in right here, Solomon, let me see if I can back up just a little bit. When we have this throw in right here, you got to take a couple of steps back more so you can see green number 7, who is right here. You want him in your vision, and you want to have this player right here who's going to defend him in your vision as well as this. Right now, you're a bit too close, so you're not giving yourself enough space to officiate this play. So you want to give yourself as much room. If you would have backed up, let's say to this area right here, when we have this throw in, bam, right there. So let me go back. If you have been further back right here, not only can you officiate this defender right here, but you also have these players and what potential, maybe a screen might come, you'll be able to see plays better. But if you're too close, it's going to be hard for you to expand your vision on the basketball court. So we're going to back up a little bit more. Now for this play right here, if I could back up at the perfect moment, let's see. We're going to have a shot at the rim. Now I know working at Mount Eden is a little bit harder because you got these bleachers right here, but it would be nice if our lead actually made it to the end line here and actually had a good look at this potential for a foul right here. I'm not saying it isn't or it isn't. It may be a foul depending on your judgment, but we got to be in the perfect position because as you can see as I play it, our lead appears to be on the court, so he was actually straight line on that play. He really didn't have a good look as to if the defender pushed, if there was any contact. So again, you want to make it to the end line. That'll get that nice wide angle. That will give you the best angle to officiate these plays. So now as we have this drive to the basket, it's important that our trail official steps down because all of our players are below the three-point line, almost below free throw line extended. So the trail should be stepping down as the ball enters the primary area of the lead. Our trail will have all these players on the backside right here. So as we roll the play, we're going to have a three-point shot, and what do you know? We got one official marking the three, and we got another official marking the three. In this situation, our lead official, he should be marking the three-pointer, and our trail should be watching these players for any rebounding action. And also, again, just like we had earlier in the game, it's important that our lead official steps out wide, so you have a wide angle. If you're out here, you can see the closeout, whether this is a 2 or a 3, as well if there's any rebounding action. So again, as the lead, you want to have that wide angle. That will give you the best vision on the court. So if we go here, right now, our lead official is looking at it from this angle right here as this player shoots the ball. So he doesn't see all these players in the paint because he's actually turned his head and he's cut off his vision from everything that's going on in the paint. But if he would have been wide with the ball, again, as the lead, you want to mirror the ball. You'll be able to see the closeout by this player right here as well as the rebounding action that'll happen here. So as we go back to the play, we have a swish, but again, our trail has to step down and help out with any rebounding action. Right now, he is way, way too high. So as we go back here, let's back this play up a little bit more as well. Now, one thing the trail must do, you gotta trail the play. So he looks to advance up. So right now our trail should have held position right here on the end line. Again, if he holds his position on the end line, don't be too quick because you gotta referee these players right here. So you don't want to advance too far up the court. But you know the player got trapped and he had to double back. And we can see right now that our trail official is here. He's out of position. In fact, he's straight line. We don't have our lead official here to help. So right now, he's out of position. He should be somewhere in this area. And as this play works its way back towards him, that will give him the best angle. So when the ball goes out of bounds, we want to make sure we have good mechanics. So as we go ahead and play this play again, the ball goes out of bounds. We gotta put our hands straight up. And then we gotta signal black ball or green ball, whoever ball it is, strong with some confidence. As you can see, we're holding our whistle to our mouth, but we didn't give a direction. It looks like we just pointed to where the throw-in spot was going to be. So we're going to go ahead and move this up. Let's back that up a little bit more. So we're going to have a throw-in. Our lead does a great job of giving himself the widest angle this time to officiate. And when you have the wide angle, you can see the fouls. Looks like appears to be a good call. Now, when you report your foul, Solomon, you don't have to get real close to the table. So we're going to back it up just a little bit more. Call the foul, you can stop right there and report your foul. Black, 24, or green, 24. Hit. You want to use your voice so the coaches and everybody can hear you. You don't have to get right up on the table to report your foul. And then when you're reporting your fouls, you don't want to walk and talk. The proper high school mechanics, you're going to jog to whatever spot you're going to go to. You're going to stop, and then you're going to go black 22, hit. You don't want to walk and do all your signals and mechanics as well. So let's play some more. We'll fast forward the free throws. We had an excellent bump, but now look what happened. Solomon gave the ball to the player. Solomon gave the ball to the player for a throw-in, and Glenn has his back turned, sprinting to his spot. So again, Solomon, you always want to make eye contact with your partner. Make sure they're ready before you administer the throw-in. Right now, we're way too fast. So you want to slow down when you're out there on the basketball court, Solomon. You want to check for subs, check for does a coach want a timeout. Then you want to let your partner get to his spot. Then once he's turned, you make eye contact and he should be ready. But in this situation, you're administering the throw-in and our partner is not ready to officiate. So you can see right now the ball's been inbounded and Glenn is still running to his spot. So now when he got to this spot here, you should have made eye contact with him and then administer. But we're already in the offensive set. Looks like we have a high pick and roll going on. So Solomon, when you call your fouls, you don't want to walk through the players. You want to walk around the players. So you have your foul right here. Now you want to take this path to the table. You want to walk around the players and come here. Come to about this area. Report your foul, black 32 push. But in this scenario, you're going to walk through the players. And you don't want to walk through the players because it's more difficult to dead ball officiate when you got players to the left, to the right, behind you, and in front of you. So if it gets a little chippy and a skirmish breaks out, you're going to be right in the middle of it, and you probably won't know what happened. But if you walk around, all the players are in your peripheral. So as you're making your way to the player, you're dead ball officiating, then you get to your spot, and then you report your foul. But you never ever want to walk through the players. So as this ball gets swung out wide, again, this is something you got to get better at, Solomon. You got to have that wide angle so the ball is stolen. Then right there we have our kick out. Now, once we have this kick out, that should tell you, oh man, we're having a kick out, possible 3 in the corner. Let me step out wide so I can be able to see the player's feet. A closeout defender as well as this rebounding action right here. Again, you're going to turn your head. You're going to have players to the right of you and to the left of you. So you always want to get that wide angle. Think lead, wide angle, mirror the ball, wide angle. Well, looks like we have a rules question coming up. Let's see what happens. So he's going to talk to his partner Glenn, and looks like Glenn, he did the right thing. He told him to count the basket. So as we rewind this play, we clearly have a shot attempt. We haven't had a foul. So if we have a foul that's not by the player with the ball, as he's an airborne shooter, if one of these other players commits a foul, whether it be offense or defense, the basket is going to count. It looks like he called the foul right here. Maybe black number 11 committed the foul. So that basket should count because we had even though the offense committed a foul, we had a shot attempt, and the player who committed the foul didn't have player control of the ball, so we didn't have a player control foul. So this basket should count. Let's go ahead and fast forward it a little bit. Uh-oh, we got another problem. So the foul did happen over here. So instead of bouncing the ball across to the player, what we have to do, since we're doing high school mechanics, we have to walk over here, and we should be on this side since the foul happened on this side. You never want to bounce the ball across the lane line. That is not a high school mechanic. So we had a press situation. Our trail did a good job of staying back. He didn't get in front of the ball. Again, as a trail, you always want to trail the play. So good job there. Again, we got another drive to the basket, but look at where our lead is standing. Again, our lead still hasn't made it to the end line out of bounds. Again, the home base for the lead is right here. Out of bounds. I understand that it's a little tight right there, but as a lead, this is a good job to work the wide angle right here and officiate from here. And if you can't see it, our trail should be hustling down, and he'll get all the backside action. So right now we have a trap. Our trail should be hustling down to give himself a better look at this action right here. It looks like we have a jump ball. So right now we're going to note where the trail is standing. Right now the ball is in the lead's primary. So our trail official should be stepping down here. He should be coming all the way down somewhere in this area. right here. This will give him a better look at the backside of the play. So as this ball is shot right here, he would have a better view at any rebounding action. As you can see, he's trying to officiate this play from half court. Again, we don't want our trail officials at half court. We want them closer to the 28-foot line, having an outside in look, that good open look to see all this rebounding action happening right here in the key. We'll move that up there. So right now it appears that our lead official gotten beat. So we're gonna rewind this play again and see what happened. So our trail official never stepped down. So when this ball is caught, and now we got a potential for a fast break. You gotta sprint all the way down to the end line to the lead. You want to stay ahead of this play and lead it. We get beat, so we got a button hook. But you can see as we button hook, we're leading. We still don't have a good look, but your trail official is coming up behind to see everything on the backside. You can't see nothing right here because you're stacked, so you'd be better off sprinting down to the end line. Again, a good strong mechanic, a nice way to be firm and sell their call out of bounds. Black with a nice loud voice. Looks like we had a foul call. Let's go ahead and back it up. See what we have. So now we have, let's back it up all the way some more. So right now the ball is in the lead's primary since we're still in transition. Now the ball is passing to the trail's primary. Our trail official should be somewhere in this area, and if he was, he would have a great look at this foul, which is not in the lead's primary. So again, lead, you want to lay off this play because it's not your primary. You want to give the trail first crack at it. I understand there's a lot of contact. Now we're going to back it up some more because where did this foul take place? Okay, so the foul takes place out here, so we should be having it on the sideline for the throw-in. So we're good, but now we gotta initiate a switch. So when the lead official Solomon reports the foul, he should have actually came over and did the throw-in, and Glenn should have ran down and been the lead official right here. So again, you want to get in a better habit of switching. So right now we have two officials looking at the ball. We can see Solomon's eyes right here is on the ball, and we can see where our trail is looking is on the ball, so nobody has the players in the key. So when we go to our basketball court areas again, Again, we want to make sure we don't have two officials looking at the ball because somebody has to watch the other 8 players on the court, and we got to have everything covered. So right now we have a loose ball off a shot attempt, but our trail, hold on, I'll back it up some more since I forgot to put the proper screen up. Again, we got 2 officials looking at the player shoot the ball. And now we have our trail official walking out of the play. So whenever we have a shot, we want our trail to step down. So whenever we have a shot, you gotta, Glenn, get in a better habit of stepping down to help out. Because right now, Solomon has to officiate all these players right here. We got a loose ball, but he has to officiate about 8 or 9 players by himself because our trail official has took themselves out of the play. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna back it up some more. So we're gonna have a steal. If the ball goes out of bounds on the end line, but we have a throw in on the sideline, so I don't see why we didn't take the ball out right here. Maybe it has something to do with the bleachers and the layout of the court, but you always want to have the throw ins in the proper spot. So as this ball is being swung back and forth, it's important that our trail moves from different spots on the floor to get a better look. So even here, you can step out and around. That'll give you a better look at this play right here. So if we go to the basketball court coverage, right now you're here, but the ball is here being guarded and you have players in front of you. So right now your vision is blocked. So Simon, what you have to do is you have to step around these players, step out, get that outside look in to get a better look at these players. You don't want to officiate standing from the same spot.
Good job, Al. Nice way to move.
And that was a good job of initiating the switch, calling the subs in, reporting the foul. Be a little bit more stronger with your mechanics so we know what you have. Looks like we have an offensive foul call. Let's see what Solomon called. I'm looking for the offensive foul. Was it a screen? I think he called it offensive foul on 50. Let's see if he lowered and charged into the player. Okay, you see the defender move back, so we can see on this throw-in right here, as Glenn gives the player the ball, he backs up and he gives himself that space so he can not only referee these inbounders right here, he could use his peripheral vision to see these players on the court as well. So if we back up here just a second. Now as this ball is swung out wide, again, Salma, you want to make sure you're wider than the ball. Right now you're on the inside. You want to back up just a little bit more so you have that nice wide angle, that outside in look, so you can be able to pick up these defenders as well as stuff that'll happen in the paint. And you can also have the ball dribbler. Right now you're looking at the ball dribbler, so that's the play develops right here. You don't want nothing to surprise you. So again, wide angle so you have that nice outside in look. So you can see right here, you step in, you want to mirror the ball, so just stay wide, stay wide. You got these bleachers right here, so you're going to be right up on the court, so everything's going to be in front of you. So you just want to practice staying wide, stay wide. Now we get a drive to the basket. Now you want to be able to jog a little more. You don't want to walk on the floor. You want to jog, so show a little bit of hustle. Looks like we got a timeout. So we back up right here as we're in transition. Now I want you to notice how you casually walked up the court again. You see how the players get away from you. At this point, you should be moving onto the court, staying with this play right here, because we have all this ball pressure, possible traps. So you want to be jogging towards the middle of the court. That will give you the best angle to officiate these plays. It looks like we get a double team. We're going to reverse back. See how you walk from the end line to the division line. Again, you want to jog. You want to show a bit more hustle out there on the basketball court. So right now we're having a throw-in and all the players are below the free throw line. So Solomon, you should be a little bit lower to help out for any potential holds, grabs here. You want to stay connected and engaged with the play. So you can see as you're walking up and down the court now, there's a faster tempo to the game. So when we have this backcourt violation here, when we have this backcourt, you don't want to be even with the ball. You want to be a little bit behind 2 and 2, so that'll give you a better look. Again, as a trail, you always want to trail the play. So right there, you have a good wide angle. You could probably take a step back, but depending on where the sideline is. But you got a good wide angle. You're mirroring the ball. Now, right now, we can see that our trail official is stacked. He's looking through the back, so he can't see the defender's hands at this moment. So what Glenn has to do is he has to step down where he can see and get a nice open look, because right now he's stacked. And the defender also appears to be within 6 feet. So instead of Glenn giving the not closely guarded count, I think the defender is within 6 feet. We should actually have a 5-second count going on. So now the ball's being passed. So instead of walking closer towards the middle, because you got these players right here to your left that's in your primary you want to see. So in order to see those players, Glenn, if you would have came here, bam, that gives you in the perfect spot. So as this shot is shot, you can see the closeout. Good closeout. Now you can move to your rebounding action, and that'll give you a good look. Because right now you're trying to officiate rebounding action from half court. And we're trying to get you closer to the play, more engaged with the play. So it looks like Moreau Catholic is starting to pull away. Oakland Tech is having a hard time breaking the press. So you can see right now on this particular play right here, we're going to have a steal. So our lead should be sprinting, because right now he's the trail. You don't want to get beat. But as we look, the lead official is casually walking to the end line. At this point, you want to be sprinting to the end line, because the players are attacking the basket and we're out of position as the lead. So again, you want to show a bit more hustle out there on the basketball court. Alright, so this is getting a little bit long, almost a 45-minute video. That's a little bit of stuff. So I think for Solomon, a couple of things you got to work on. Being the lead, getting that wide open look angle. And now we got to show Solomon how to run and hustle out there on the basketball court, so he knows what hustling looks like. Because it's very hard. It's one of the things I had to learn. What does hustling mean? What does hustling look like? How a referee supposed to move out there on the basketball court? So I'm gonna do a video with that for you, Solomon. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut this video a little bit short. Again, 45 minutes video. It's a long video. With that said, it's me, your boy, Mr. Smooth. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.